that I am live, but is anybody here? Peek over here and see if this shows anybody here. Don't see that anybody's here, so I'm gonna wait. I'm really late today. I'm like, let's see, it's 1:37, about 37 minutes ago. Oh wow. Um, I need to mute this. There we go. Because my good night, Lego Luca. Okay. Uh I suppose if you're on the East Coast, that might be close to 5 o'clock. So I had to mute my computer because I was getting talked through. Uh, let's see. I don't know how to say your name. Actually, first off, can you hear me okay? Let's see. Gil Hermy? I don't know. Hi. So anyway, I am working on yet another new setup, and hopefully, this new microphone will work a whole lot better than what I've had in the past. So let me know if you can hear me okay, if it's loud enough. I'm still kind of fooling around with the settings, and it sounded fine to me actually when it started playing through my laptop. So Lego Luca is ready to play. Actually, I should. Nope, not there. So yeah, good night. Just kidding. And yo, man. And I'm ready to play Fortnite. All right, then go play Fortnite. uh, it's been maybe 2 days since I played Fortnite. Been a little busy. Let's check over here on the participants list. So it looks like it's just you two so far. Oh, Earth. Earth says hello. Hello, Earth from Earth. So I don't know. I think I'm kind of yellow. Am I kind of yellow? Let's add some like not yellow into it. So not yellow. Actually, I almost look sick now, don't I? Well, no one said you can't hear me, so you must all be able to hear me really well. So I apologize. I'm still trying to figure out and learn my whole schedule. So, but anyway, yeah, working with a brand new setup, and so I'm trying something new. I'm hoping that if and when I do go on the road and travel, I can still do live streaming on the road. So I'm working with my mobile setup here at the moment. So I've got no Ethernet plugged into this. This is completely wireless, and I'm on a laptop. So yeah. So I'm trying this out. I think I said a while back that these live streams were, they're going to be for fun, and hope I want to actually move into some regular live streams, and but right now they're kind of tests for me just to make sure I can do what I'm doing and just chit chat about stuff along the way. Well, they make will they make Fortnite Chapter 5 stuff? I have no doubt that they will. I think we're going to have a lot of Fortnite Chapter 5. If you're talking about action figures from Jazzwares, let's see, December 2023 is where we're at right now. So I would say if things get on track, maybe spring of 2025, we would see it. It might be really lucky. They might be working on chapter 5 stuff now that could be out for next fall or next winter. So November, December, maybe of next year, about a year from now, we might be able to see some really cool chapter 5 stuff. Who would you like to see from this first season? Now, okay, so Fortnite is a little bit confusing at the moment, I would say. I don't know. What do you think? So they've got the Battle Royale slash zero build, they've got Lego mode, they've got the racing mode, and they've got the festival mode. And all these different modes are now kind of giving cosmetics. So, like with festival mode released this morning, they've got in the shop, a series of festival stuff. So, I was going somewhere with this, so let me pause, but backing up a little bit. A story I heard from a long time ago is that when Jazzwares got the license to do Fortnite, they got the license to do battle royale. They didn't get to they don't or they're not allowed to make save the world stuff. which I thought was really weird and kind of odd that you can't make Save the World. There's so many really cool characters in Save the World. So, sorry, got distracted. I'm gonna unbox the Fortnite Victory Royale Series Condor. Sweet. That's a cool figure. I like that figure. That's from what, wave 4 of Hasbro? Anyway, they weren't allowed to make Save the World action figures, which as I said, is kind of odd. So now going forward, back to what my previous thought was, with all these new modes, are there gonna be restrictions on Jazzwares? Can they still only do the Battle Royale slash Zero build mode, or will they be able to branch out into now, I know they won't be able to do Lego. I mean, Lego's the one doing Lego, so anything exclusively Lego is off the table, but there's the racer and the festival. Um, I'm not real clear, are we only going to get, like, famous people that are gonna be part of the festival, like singers and so forth? If that's the case, we probably won't see any figures or things like that. But, I don't have the game pulled up at the moment. It looked like when I looked at the item shop, some really neat stuff. I saw a drum set, I saw a guitar. Could those be accessories Jazwares could make later? I don't know, that's really cool. What about the cars? Are there gonna be some exclusive cars in the racer that, like, are released through the racer version first? That would be neat. I'd like to see, uh, 4-inch compatible cars. I mean, there's a potential for a lot of 4-inch, vehicles with this racer if they have the license. I wouldn't mind, is it the Scorpion? I think the Scorpion is what we got, at the last season. What was it? Chapter 4, season 4? Was that the I we're going through chapters and seasons so fast, it seems like these days, I'm losing track, but the last actual chapter 4 season that we had, there was that really cool muscle style whiplash. So, Earth says, "It is odd they made a Mr. Beast Lego in Fortnite instead of the others." Did they is he well, I think they're all gonna be Lego, but he's probably one of the first ones they made. Didn't he just recently get, like, a new style, or is it gonna be a new skin? I'm not sure. I saw something about that. There's, like, a new style or a new skin. Hmm. So so that's gonna be, I don't know, that's kinda interesting. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Jazzwares goes from here. I would love to be able to actually have an interview with someone at Jazzwares to ask them these questions, probably get some it'd be cool to get some answers, like, is it true they can't do Save the World? Going forward, what can they do and what can't they do? I know Jazz is a much bigger company, but, like, when people interview Brian from Super 7, he's able to actually say, because he runs the place, he's able to say what they can and what they can't do. So, alright, Jurassic Customs, what's your favorite skin of the battle pass? You know, you can't have her. She's my favorite. I think Hope is actually really good. This is one battle pass minus the OG. I'm excluding the OG battle pass, but chapter 5, season 1 is pretty much a complete winner, I would say. I'm not a huge fan of Family Guy these days. I used to be many, many years ago, but the Peter Griffin is not, I don't know. It's not like top of my list there of favorites, but everything else in that battle pass is really cool. I like them all. But I'd have to actually look that up. Let me look that up here real quick. Chapter 5. But Hope jumps out at me as like, that might be my favorite. Let's see. Come on, show me a quick. Oh, Vengeance Jonesy. He's really cool. Yeah, it's really, they're all really good. They are all so good. I remember when I was watching, looking through iFireMonkey's leak posts. Come on, where are the skins? Oh, there we go. There's Hope. Yeah, she's so good. Um, Vengeance Jones is pretty good. The Tiger's really good too. Man, Oscar, Oscar the Grouch. He looks grouchy, doesn't he? Makes me think of like a Tiger Midas with the gold and the black suit and everything. I wish I could get faster. I'm bumping this table like all over the place. Who else here? I like Solid Snake, but he's definitely not going to be my favorite. Yeah, I think Hope has gotta be my favorite with maybe Oscar 2nd and Vengeance Jones is the 3rd. I think that's gotta be my top 3 right there. But those last 2, they could easily switch around. But he's really cool too. I personally really like the 2nd style, the one that looks like oh, yeah, the winter one. Isn't she, like, white and pink or something? Let's see. Thought she was like yeah, the underground cheek Hope. Yeah, white and pink. She does kinda look winterish, doesn't she? I like the first style, so I'm pretty happy with the free, battle pass. I could just be done and, be like, "Hey, I got the skin I like right there." So, okay, Bert says, "Will Fortnite make any in real life people in their game?" No, I doubt it. Oh, you're asking about for Epic Games, not Jazzwares. I was thinking you were talking about action figures. Um, I guess I don't understand the question. There's a lot of real life people in game. So, like, Mr. Beast is there, there's the icon all the icon skins, everything icon is based off of real people, so, guess I'm not quite sure what you're asking on that one. Because yeah, they've made a lot of in real life people, so yeah, that's a good battle pass. I'm looking at the picture over here at it, it's a good one. It's a good one. I can't wait for the Ninja Turtles to show up. When are they showing up in, like, a week, week and a half, I think? Those are immediate gets right there, immediate. So that would be pretty cool. Um, so during Thanksgiving time, I was able to purchase something at a pretty decent price. And I'll be honest, I don't know. Well, I know a lot, but here I'll show you. So I was able to buy what they call a Gravity Box Series 1 trading card set. And this is something that would be like at a GameStop where they just hook it on the side of some pegs or board or something. And then you would open up this and then take the cards out of here. And this was actually really pretty cheap compared to a lot of Series 1 prices, and it's complete, it's got even the hangers inside. If you open up the inside here, it's even got the plastic hangers that they hang on those wireframe racks and whatnot, but it's all open, it's not sealed, so I'm kinda curious if these are actually good trading card packs or not, if someone's gone through and already opened it, weighed it, and only put bad ones back. I don't know. I got it from what I think is a reputable place. So I'm gonna have to probably do a video, see if we have find a black knight in this box. There are 6 cards per pack, but I don't know. There may be like 36 packs of in here, so 6 times 36. So just thought I'd pass that there. Let's see. Oh yeah, John Cena. I wonder why John Cena is not an icon. Some of those are weird. So like Snake Eyes from GI Joe, he's not a gaming well, okay, that makes sense. I guess he's not gaming. But yeah, John Cena isn't. There's a few others. They have game legends. Why don't maybe they need a movie legends or pop culture legends or something? Because John Wick is not in a classification either. Um, tell me, how is this stream? Because I'm looking here at my it says my connection is unstable. If I'm on Wi-Fi, try plugging into the router. So I'm trying to see how Wi-Fi works with all this, but let me know, how is the stream going? Does it sound okay? Hey, there's some hearts happening here. Yeah, I don't know why John Cena. He's a real person. I would think that would be an icon. I wonder what the classification or the rules are for icon. That'd be interesting to know. I hope Jazzwares makes the age oh, yeah. Well, okay, so from what I understand, there won't be any more master grade action figures after we've already got 9, there won't be any more, but I still hope they make the ageless, and they would be silly not to make the ageless. Okay, so I'm kind of down on Fortnite a little bit at the moment. I feel like the storyline has gone completely kaput, like, we've been following this great story for years, and all of a sudden, then they just chop it off, and then they, like, say, "Oh, forget it, we're not doing it anymore." So I feel like there's not much no real story happening anymore. I don't know why we're on the chapter 5 island. I don't know what's going on. I haven't really we went back in time, then we went forward in time, or maybe we're maybe chapter 2 chapter 3 and chapter 4 have all been erased, and so chapter 5 is like the new chapter 2. I don't really know what's going on. There's been no storyline. So I think Ageless is like one of the last few actual good storyline characters, and I would love to see that figure made. Yeah, that'd be really awesome. People are saying Sonic will come to Fortnite, but I don't know how that will work since he is really small. Now, it doesn't matter if they're small. Transformers are huge, and they're in Fortnite, and they've been shut down. So take Mecha Team. That was a massively large robot way back in chapter 1 for an event, and they scaled it down, and it's a skin. So Sonic is just gonna be scaled up if they put him in. John Wick is coming back. I think I heard, really? Is he actually gonna come back? I know there are some leaks, and not leaks really, but they saw that the skin was updated or something, and it's been, what, 3 years? I was fortunate enough, I picked it up way back when because I thought it was really cool. I just kicked my, camera. Excuse me. But, is he actually coming back? That'd be cool. I saw something about a new style, so it looks like a cleaned up version of the shoot 'em up style. 'Cause he's got the hair down where he's got the jacket ripped and the bruises and everything, and then their main style where the hair's, like, pulled back, and then this new style is, like, the hair's down, but he's not all beat up anymore. So that'd be cool. John Wick skin is so cool. I like that one. I play that one once in a while. It's just so awesome. The stream seems to be going well. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jurassic Customs. I get nervous when I see the little note up here that says connection is unstable. Oh, now it says fairly good. It kinda goes back and forth between unstable and fairly could be because people are also using the internet in the house. So this is really good to test out. I was thinking about plugging it into my high speed, but now I was like, no, we gotta go mobile. Gotta give that a try. I wonder what happened to the chapter 4 island after the OG map. I swear the storyline is so messed up now. I'm okay. No. I mean, yeah, the storyline is screwed up, it seems like we don't know anything about anyone or anywhere or whatever. I think the chapter 4 island just went poof. I think whatever happened, see, and that's the thing. This is why I was disappointed in the OG event. It was because I went back and I rewatched the season X event, the chapter 1 ending event, and it was kind of like I remember. I mean, they updated a few things, but it's generally the same thing. And they didn't add any to it. I mean, we saw the rocket move around and fly around. It had the time machine attached to it, and we went into a black hole again, but then it was like we were inside the black hole, and it was like they were showing us what was in the inside the black hole that we didn't see the first time. Like, if they knew what they were doing, they might have shown us what was inside that black hole, and that was their way of leading into, "Here are all the new modes. Here's all the new games we're introducing." And it wasn't really story. I was hoping for something because why I kinda I kinda knew why we went to the past, but there was no, like, resolution of what happened, what changed. Did the chapter 4 island go away? Which I'm confident it did because everything was supposed to be changed. It's like they didn't really complete it because in the initial OG leaks, we were supposed to have, like, Skull Trooper talk at some point, and maybe he did, maybe I missed it. And we were supposed to have what, Sparkle Specialist, I think, also talk. There was, like, one of the females was supposed to talk, but I didn't hear that she ever talked. I only heard Sloan, uh, voiced messages, and if any of them talked, I completely missed it. Um, so I'm really disappointed where the story's going. I thought for sure there'd be, like, a hint, that the 7 is now still around again, they're back. There's, like, no mention of a Zero Point on this new island. Why is Joan vengeful? Like, is it because he had to destroy everything that we've known and now he's stuck there? Like, this chapter makes 0 sense storyline-wise, and I'm not saying it's not fun. What I've played is actually pretty fun. I like the graphics, I like just about everything about it. I like the look, I like the play. I mean, it's a fun game, but long term, I'm not gonna probably stick around if there's no story. I came for the story, I'll stick around for the story, but I don't know. The storyline is what keeps me playing match after match after match. It's like with Minecraft, I really like Minecraft because you're building towards something. You're either building a large, massive structure, or you're digging down on the ground, or you're going to the fight the dragon. I mean, there's so many different things you can do that keeps you propelled going forward. And just fighting a battle royale round after round after round is gonna get old if we're not building towards something. Way back, was it chapter 2 where it seemed like every other season they were doing an event? That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun to be building towards these story events, and I just felt like a lot of chapter 4 story was just kind of I understood parts of it, but it was very confusing because if you weren't paying 100% attention to the voice files of the things in game, you might miss something. There was no end events to kinda help explain what was going on, and I think it'd be really cool if they did either a series of animated movies. I'm sure they couldn't do live action very well for the story, but a series of animated movies, Netflix TV show, or some TV show somewhere, a comic book series. I think it'd be really cool if they just laid out at this point, we're what are we, 6 years, 6, 7 years into Fortnite? I think it's time, if they just laid out a story so we could have a beginning and just keep going. That would be really, really cool. Okay, I better get off the whole story thing, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kinda down on Fortnite a little bit at the moment, the game. How you been? I've been chilling with this channel since 2020, 3 years. Wow, cool, Alejandro. I appreciate it, thanks. I've been here since 2020 as well. Jurassic Customs, it seems like every season is a different story. It does kind of seem like that a little bit. I think it's because of how they shortcut the ending. Um, for a long time, people be like, "Oh, I think the Ice King's gonna come back," or "I think this is hinting at Midas coming back," or "This character's coming back," or "That character's coming back," but then they never bring it back because it's always brand new. You always have a whole series of new characters, and yeah, it seems like every season, every chapter, there's like a whole new beginning. Like, okay, so I'll throw this out. The Vibin season, chapter 3, season 3, maybe, I think is chapter 3, season 3, the Vibin season? Okay, so we just had the war season, chapter yeah, it must be chapter 3, season 2. We just had the war season, we had the big battle, we had the tanks, the armored battle buses, we we fought, Sloane in her tank and all that, and that's when Geno popped up as, like, very visual in the game, and then supposedly we win the war, right? We win the war against not the Angels, but the I, and we're awesome. We get the vibe in season, and there's all these characters that are, like, partying out. Like, who are these people? Where were they in our war? We had this whole new battle pass of characters. Where'd they come from? They weren't fighting next to me. Anyway, hey, Owen, how are you? Is FNAF coming to the game? That has been rumored for so many years that Freddy might pop up in the game. I don't know if those are just rumors or if there's actually something in the files somewhere. That'd be pretty cool to have some of those characters. Jack, wow, Jake, sorry. Jack's Reviews. Hi. Hello, Jack's Reviews, Jack. So anyway, I'm kind of like irritated about the storyline at the moment, so you gotta be careful. I might just rant and rant and rant about that thing at the moment because storyline wise, Epic had so much potential into leading us into a massively huge storyline, and instead they lead us into 4 game modes. Okay, well, maybe this has been their end goal. Maybe this has been where they've been going for. I don't know, but, I think they actually could have done a whole lot more, um, than what they're doing. Now, okay, so here's full disclaimer. I have not played Lego, I have not played the racer, and I have not played Festival. So and I'm not dissing or saying anything bad about those modes because I'm sure I'm gonna love the racer, and I'm sure I'm gonna love the Lego. I like Minecraft, so I'm sure I'm gonna like Lego. I mean, Lego's fun. What I would like even more is if Lego actually put out real Fortnite Lego sets. You get thirsty when you talk a lot. Well, thank you, Jack. I appreciate it. Is anyone going to talk about what happened to the Chapter 4 map? It's like Epic just moved on and created a whole new storyline. Yeah. I mean, nobody's talking about that. I mean, I'm talking about it, but I'm kinda talking about what you're talking about. Yeah, they did. They just moved right on. So, like, Chapter 4, we had this island that was out in space, and as you looked out over the horizon, you could just look out into space and see pieces of islands from all over the place that the paradigm brought together, and then suddenly we're just back in a normal, regular looking world. We have a horizon, we have a blue sky, we have mountains in the distance, we have a sun. Yeah, I mean, we always had a sun, but it's like we're back to normal again, and yeah, what happened? What's going on here? Sorry, hand motions and all. But what's going on? It's, like, really weird, and it's pulled me out of the story at least. It's to me, what just happened with OG is kind of like what happened at the end of the 10 years of the MCU. They finished and beat Thanos. Now I'm kinda done. I'm kind of satisfied. I don't really need anything more Marvel, and, when something Marvel comes out, I'm not, like, ready to go watch it right away. I used to be like, "Yeah, let's watch this movie right away." With Fortnite, like, it's kinda, whatever. They kinda finished it for me by not finishing it. Have to ask, remember the Ghost versus Shadow War? Why are you Ghost or which are you Ghost? Are you talking about chapter 2, season 2? Ghost or Shadow with Midas? Is that what you're asking about? Let me know, because if you're referring to when we got to choose our Ghost or Shadow skins, I was a mixed bag. I just went to the skin that I thought looked cool. Yes, you are, okay. So my answer is I'm actually neither because I just picked the skins that I thought looked cool, and I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head which ones are which. I think I chose Ghost Tiantina, and I think I chose Shadow Sky, and I think it might be Ghost Brutus, um, maybe Shadow Midas, um, and maybe Ghost. Yeah, I think I'm, like, even right down the board. I think I went kinda back and forth on a lot of them, but I think I went with Ghost Meowscles, the white guy with, like, the gold starry eyes, although right now that's not like, why would I do that? Purple Sky, which I think is Shadow. Um, yeah, I don't know, that would be I'd have to look that up to confirm. I would have to look that. "Hey, just joined, super excited for tonight's stream." Cool, thank you. Is there any update on Fortnite Hasbro figures? There is 0 update, and actually, I will give the unofficial update if you'd like the unofficial update from me, and that is Hasbro will not ever, in this foreseeable future, make Fortnite figures again. I still need to I have a conspiracy, I have a drama video that I would like to put out. I've been thinking about this one for 6 months, I haven't done it yet. Just seems like I haven't had the right time to actually sit down and write it out, but I have, like, a conspiracy drama video that, I say what I think about why Hasbro got Fortnite, and, here, for the 12 people who are here, I will give you a hint at my opinion or my thought on why Hasbro took Fortnite. And, I don't think they got the Fortnite license because they wanted to make Fortnite action figures. That's the general gist of my idea. I don't think Hasbro got Fortnite because they wanted to make action figures. So, I'll make a note, I'll try to see if I can, get myself to make that one before Christmas. I think that might be a good video to make. Drama. Drama sells on YouTube, right? If you're dramatic, you maybe have not 100% positive, then you get views, right? Kidding. I really want Fortnite, like, to start something new. Like, we should stop going to the island and go to the real world. Actually, there's a couple of things I'm interested in Epic doing for Fortnite. I would like to see a massively huge island map, something that's, like, double the size. I mean, sure, you have to figure out how to get around, but as long as they put cars or planes or choppers in it, but it'd be really cool to have A huge map. I mean a huge might take longer, I don't know. But yeah, what about okay, so when they flipped the island between chapter 2 and chapter 3, I started thinking, wouldn't it be cool if there were so we had the sideways for a while, where we went into a very small portion of, like, an underworld, a zombie world, I'm not sure exactly what kind of world, I guess, a cursed world. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we had portals that would jump us between chapter 2 and chapter 3 maps? Like, you get the whole island. So it's like you're playing on 2 islands. You gotta find people somewhere. The storm is still shrinking in both places, the same locations, but you can jump back and forth between the 2 islands. I don't know, I just thought that might be kinda cool. But yeah, have, new maps based off like, you can have a New York City map or a Los Angeles map or, yeah, London map. I don't know, might be kinda interesting. You should do a video of your Fortnite locker. Can you do that? Tell me that again. Oh, locker. Oh, um, I kinda I mean, I didn't do a locker video exactly, but on one of my previous live streams near the end, I did, like someone asked to see the skins, so I scrolled through the skins. Just I could just do a video, I suppose. I mean, I'm not a huge bragger, so to speak, but I mean, I could do that. Enough people ask what's in my locker, and I suppose I could just do a locker video. That might be kinda fun. It would be cool. Well, if you think so. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I don't know. I guess at a lot of videos. I try to figure out what people wanna see because so, like, I don't do action figure Fortnite figure reviews because I need to know anything about them. I buy a figure, then I can twist it around. I can get it close to my face and look at the detail. I mean, I make all these videos for y'all. And so I'm always sitting there like, "Okay, what would people be interested in? What would you all want?" And I'm actually trying to figure out a way to get better input from all because I don't wanna just sit around trying to guess what you might like. I'd like to make videos you really wanna watch, that you might be interested in. So anyway, could title the video, "The Tragedy of Us." Tragedy. Can't talk, my mouth is dry. Anyway, of Hasbro's Fortnite line. I don't know, I was just thinking something like maybe title it "Why Hasbro Hates Fortnite," but, drama. The Hasbro figures were amazing, but they didn't put them in all the same shops. That's true. Yeah, they were a little bit more difficult to find. They were really weird. Like, we got Sauna and Dio 2-pack at Target, but it wasn't an official Target exclusive. I don't know. They put Tiantina, great figure, probably one of my favorites. Mancake might be my favorite, but Tiantina showed up at Walmart, not an official exclusive, but it only ever showed up there. Actually, if it showed up at Ollie's, that's discount, that's different. And then, Mancake, he showed up, I think, like, at Amazon first, but I don't think he ever showed up in a store. And Brutus showed up no, not Brutus, Menace showed up on Pulse and then at Walmart, but never anywhere else. Just a little weird. Yeah, they're all, like, over the place. And I agree, they are awesome figures. They are some of the best figures Hasbro's ever put out. And I don't know why they would put so much effort. There was hardly any reuse. We got a repainted Ripley, we got a repainted Chaos Agent, we got a repainted Skye, Tiantina. There's only 4 off the top of my head that were actually pure repaints, but most of that stuff was very original, and that's a lot of money they put into it, and they were good figures. I can't imagine they didn't sell. Okay, so if the Hasbro Fortnite figures didn't sell, then what's happening with Jazzwares? Are they not selling as well? Um, I have another conspiracy video, but I gotta be careful because Jazzwares is currently releasing figures, and I don't really wanna make them irritated with me, and I don't wanna irritate Epic, but I have, like, another conspiracy about Jazzwares. Um, I say conspiracy, it's like an opinion that's not founded, so conspiracy. Um, but why is Jazzwares still putting out figures if Hasbro's figures didn't sell? I don't know. So either Hasbro's figures did sell or Jazzwares doesn't. There I don't know, or there's less 6-inch collectors out there and there's more 4-inch collectors. I mean, there's, like, all these different angles that you could go from. Let's see, Jurassic Customs, blah, blah, blah. Jurassic Customs, it's gotten to the point that I'm probably better off making my own at 5-inch. I made figures for at least 10 years. 5-inch, what would you make the figures from if they're 5-inch? Jazzwares is 4, Hasbro, Jazzwares 6. So I know what it takes because it's hard for me to find figures. Yeah, it's extremely hard. They've got there are like 80, 70, or 8 4-inch figures that who knows if they're ever gonna show up. I don't know. And it's disappointing. There's all these really cool things that pop up that Jazzwares has made. They've put through the production cycles. They're over in China on these random websites. People from the factories get them out of the factories, and they put them on for sale on this website, or they do flea markets, whatever markets over there, or they sell them to private people who then turn around and sell them. They're, like, all over the place, but they're made. Get them out. Get them out. Noah says, "So as far as storyline, the vampire guy brought us back with the time machine alone, stole it from him. It was Jonesy mission to fix something about the past, but he messed up like bad." So so Cato did not I think it's Cato, right? Cato Thorne. He did not take us back. From what I understand, Cato died. We killed Cato or something, and Jonesy took the time machine back to the OG, chapter 1. So far as I know, the vampire guy brought us back. So Kato, the vampire guy, we killed him as far as I know. Like I said, the storyline's a little bit confusing to follow without those live events, but I think I remember hearing that, like, we killed him, and we stole the time machine, and we went back, and Sloan throughout the OG season was, like, saying, "We've been here before, we've done this over and many, many I don't even know how many times we've done it, or it feels like we've done this multiple times." So it sounds like everything from chapter 1 through the end of chapter 4 has played out multiple times throughout their history or whatever. And so they keep sending Jones back to try to fix it. And I kind of wonder if there's a connection if that's why Jones is working with Sloan way back in chapter 2 and in chapter 1 and all that stuff, why he's in his position. If the because he fails in OG season and then he gets right sent back and then time starts again and goes into chapter 1 and chapter 2 and so forth. And so it kind of makes sense with some of the things I remember from chapter 2. And supposedly this time things changed. But what? I wish they'd tell us more. And I I don't think we'll hear from Sloan again because if things changed, then she is I don't want to say she's no more, but she's like not connected. She's not part of things anymore. And so she won't have any communication because he was still communicating from the chapter 1 island to the chapter 4 island. Somehow, and who yeah, that'd be cool. How were they able to communicate? So, but yeah, it was Jonesy's mission to fix something about the past, but he messed up like bad. I don't know if he actually messed it up, but he changed something, which by changing it means we didn't get chapter 2 anymore. We didn't get chapter 2, 3, or 4. So everything changed, but I'm not really sure what, how. They're not telling us. Give us a story, Epic. All right, so Earth. I really wanted Fortnite to go back to the chapter 2 island. I love chapter 1 and all, but I joined chapter 2. Yeah, see, that's where I'm at. I played a couple weeks, season 10, chapter 1, very little. And I kind of wish right now I would have actually gone ahead. I was looking at the battle pass. I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to get up to level 100. I shouldn't put any money into this game. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm sitting now that I know more about the game and how it works, man, I missed an opportunity. I could have had at least a couple skins from that. It should have done. Anyway, so chapter 2 is when I jumped in and I really played the game. I got the battle pass and I've gotten it ever since and I've been playing. So yeah, chapter 2 is my map. Chapter 1 is okay. And I understand it's great for people who started the game there, but chapter 2 is my map. And I'd love to have chapter 2 back. Um, so it sounds like there was a Twitter post saying, "Wow," from Epic or from the Fortnite status or something like, "Wow, this has been greater than we imagined. I guess we're gonna have to do an OG again. So it sounds like they're going to do OG season again, or maybe it's, LTM, I don't know how. So it sounds like we'll get OG back, but I do wonder, will it be chapter 1 or would they attempt a chapter 2? I don't know. I'd love to see chapter 2. I'd be really happy with chapter 2. Caused a bunch of things that happened to go wrong when the rocket hit the 0 point, it broke it, and we got sucked into it, and that's why there's these different modes. There yet yeah, I mean, we got sucked in the black hole again because we did at the end of chapter 1, but we didn't see we were in the black hole, we didn't see what was in there, it was just sat on a black hole for, like, a day or 2, and then chapter 2 popped up, and I'm wondering if this is what's inside that black hole. I'm thinking that these things were all inside that black hole then, but somehow, like you were saying, something different happened, and all these modes, except for Save the World, they apparently don't care about Save the World because apparently it's not one of the modes in the black hole. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really confusing. Where's the 0 point now? I mean, that's my big question. Oh, let me back up. What were you saying here? Um, that's why there's these different modes. They are yeah, they're different realities. Makes sense. In the ze oh, so that's not you think the black hole is the 0 point? Like, when we went into the black hole, we're actually in the 0 point, and so all that really psychedelic colors and all that stuff, do you think that is the 0 point? I didn't think about that. I hadn't heard that one. I just thought it was a black hole, space is always in real life there, there's black holes. So, that's an interesting thought if that was actually inside the 0 point. Do you unfollow people who follow you? I was following you. Um, I don't unfollow, if that's what you mean. Like, do you mean, like okay, let me rephrase what I think you said. You said you were following me, and now you're not following me? Do you think that, like, I where are you following? Oh, on Twitter. I don't even think I have that power to, I guess, block people? I don't know. I would have to look that up. Um, so I guess the answer is no. I don't unfollow. I don't remove followers. That's what you're asking. Hey, shiny cryogon sorry, I just saw a Pokemon post. A shiny Cryogonal. Are those out now? I'm gonna have to go find a shiny Cryogonal. Anyway, let me look here if I can figure out how, because Billy Goat 7, and there's what wow, I have 373 followers? That's crazy talk. Um, so I'm not gonna look through them all now. I mean, follow me again. If it will let you, if it won't, let me know. What are your top 5 most wanted figures from season OG to chapter 5? Mine are Omega Rock, Little Split, Raven Leader, Vengeance, Jones, and Valor. Um, hmm, well, I could say some of the characters I want in no particular order would be Hope. Um, yeah, I guess Omega Rock's pretty cool. It'd have to be the fully armored Omega Rock. Quick, where's that, chapter 5, Oscar, I think Oscar would be pretty cool. Valeria, I would go with Valeria, and that's, Hope, Mega Rock, Armor, Oscar, that's 4. Um, Renegade Lynx. Renegade Lynx. I'd put Hope, Renegade Lynx, I already forgot the Valeria no, Omega Rock, Oscar, Valeria, Oscar. That's what I would say. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'd say. Hope would be first. Yeah, Hope would be first. What's your favorite skin? Well, technically, Tomato Head is my favorite skin, but there are so many skins out there. There's like 1,700 now. I think it's getting difficult for people to really truly narrow down to just one skin because I play him now, usually I'll play him in events, and so that's usually my go-to, but Ocean's really, really high up there. cake is really high up there. I'll just go with my top 5, and, the Tomato Head, Man Cake, Tiantina, um see, every season, they add all these new skins, it gets difficult. Ocean, Lovely, those are probably my 5 top ones, the ones that just jump out of my mind. OMG Joshy boy. Oh, okay, there we go. Jazzers were so good because they were in every shop and every supermarket, okay, meaning kids and parents could randomly grab them and rather than Hasbro's, where you had to that's okay, that's true, that's a good point. Jazzers has been really good at getting the I'd say cheaper figures, or not cheaper, but like the 10, $11, whatever they are, cost for you. Yeah, because you probably had them everywhere. I mean, not just Smith's, it sounds like you had them in, what's it, Alda? ALDA, I think is the name of that store, and, yeah, I've heard there's a couple other stores over there that had them. Yeah, that's a good point. Jazzwares, really did get them out there. I think Hasbro's didn't sell because they were so hard to find. It's very possible that they were just difficult to find. Wow, apparently I'm way behind. I apologize. Am I, like, 10 minutes behind here? I'm talking too much. Don't ask me questions if you don't want long answers. I believe Hasbro's didn't sell partially because the character selection was very odd. I heard that a lot. I've heard that people were kind of frustrated because they wanted more storyline-based characters, and it seemed like Hasbro was just like, "I'll take one of these, and I'll take those, and one of these," and they weren't really connected, except for they were, 1, newer skins at the time, and 2, they were not ones Jazzwares made. I think they were trying to stay clear of anything Jazzwares made. But they made the scientist that didn't that blew the theory out of the water, 'cause Jazzwares made default Meowscles, yeah, default Meowscles, and then Hasbro made Shadow and Ghost Meowscles, and so they were staying clear of yeah, Hasbro made Chaos Agent, Jazzwares didn't. I'm just trying to think. Uh, so Jazzwares made Midas, 2 Midas, the gold version and Shadow Midas? No. What was the 2nd Midas? I can't remember now. I think they made 2 Midas figures. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it was just gold Midas. But then Hasbro made Midas Rex, which is a very different Midas. So I think they were trying to steer clear of what Jazzwares has done, kind of, and I think that's why we didn't get the Visitor is because, well, Jazzwares made it. Jazzwares usually prioritizes fan favorite or popular outfits from what I've noticed. Yeah, they're pretty good at doing either fan favorites or storyline based. Yeah, they do really good. But like I said, I have a theory. Joe Gonzaga, why do you think there aren't many new Fortnite figures anymore? Well, I can't tell you why there's not many. I can say there should be. There is a lot of Fortnite figures out there. If you're talking about different companies like the 2.5 inch, the 4 inch, 6 inch, or 7 inch, 12 inch, whatever. Um, there was licensing problems with Hasbro. I'll talk about that later. If I tell you all now, who's gonna watch my video, right? No. But Jazzwares 4-inch, there should be a lot of figures out there. Why they aren't out there, I don't know. It's been mentioned a couple times that maybe some stores didn't buy some of the waves, so some of the waves got lost. There's been this weird shipping thing. Maybe they switched factories. There's been so many different little thoughts, things out there. They're starting to get there. They're starting to slowly come back up. We've had probably more figures in the past 6 months than we did all of, like, last year. Reading fast enough. So hang on just a sec. I'm muting my mic. All right, I'm back. Unmuted and coughing done. So there really should be a lot of Fortnite figures. They've made a lot, but why they aren't available, who knows? There's a lot of blah blah zaba. Just today, I went to my local D's and found Fat Jonesy with the truck, Bash, and Archetype. As I drove home, I found a yard sale selling Ripley and Rustload. Wow, a yard sale. I've been to a few garage sales and yard sales and so forth. I haven't seen Fortnite figures yet. I've been kinda wondering when that might happen. So that's kind of a neat thing to hear. I mean, it's neat, but it's not neat. I mean, when I was young, I bought a lot of GI Joes from yard sales, so that was always fun. So I don't know, I think it's kinda neat to see that they're kinda getting around in different places. But yeah, okay. I'm curious, how much was the truck? 'Cause I wouldn't mind getting another truck. I wanna do a video showing how to rip out the RC guts, 'cause there's a few people who like the truck, but they don't like the RC portion. So I'd like to buy a cheap one to rip out the guts and, see see what it does. Bash, solo bash archetype, nice. Good finds. Also, it'd be cool for Jazzwares to throw in more event props in piñatas like they did with the cube. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be doing that much anymore. I think things have changed for them. I don't know that we'll get legitimate playsets anymore like that. The playsets may be done, the props may be done. I don't know. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. I don't think it was the selection, it was the distribution. Collectors are normally 10 to 20% of sales, and the Fortnite figures were mainly sold in only places where okay, so here's a little discussion about you brought collectors up. So as someone who makes videos, I'm also someone who does, what we call recon and research, or research and recon. Where we go and we look at other people's channels, we see what people are doing. So usually before I put a video out, so here's some secrets behind my channel and how I do things. So before I schedule something to be filmed and released, I do research on YouTube. I see if anyone else first off, I see if anyone else has put out a video on that topic. So, like, if I'm gonna review, say, somebody, if I'm gonna review, like, what I just the video I just did, the, Winterfest skins, I go and search each of those skins in multiple keywords to see who's put a video out, because if there's, like, 20 videos out, those figures honestly get put off to the side, and I bring out the next one, do some searching, I find one that I know is going to do better than the others, or I try. And I discovered only one Winterfest figure had been reviewed. The other 2 had not been reviewed yet. So then I made the decision to put those 3 in one video. I know you asked a slightly different question. It sounds like I'm answering it or talking about it a different way, but I'm gonna get back to where what you're talking about. So I made the decision to put all 3 together because the views for all 3 might be or the fact that all 3 are together might propel those the one that already had someone who made a review about it and just might propel all of it, and it worked. It actually has been one of my better videos lately. So, coming back to your collectors, I don't know how many collectors were really buying Fortnite because for a long time in the 4-inch area I tapped my mic, so it made a weird noise, that's why. In the 4-inch section, there's only been probably on any regular basis at any one time, less than 4 people reviewing these figures. Right now, there's only, like, 2 people actually, me and another and the other guy's only doing it, as far as I can tell, because he gets those things he can get earlier than me. Um, that's just an opinion. So, but before this other guy was doing it, there was, like, 2 other guys that were regularly doing it. But when Jazzers dropped off, one of them stopped, and then one of them actually stopped a long time ago. And so I've been the only consistent. So when I was looking at Hasbro stuff, I figured, "Oh, man, Hasbro's gonna get these figures. I'm not gonna be able to get these things early enough. I'm not gonna get any views on these videos." So I was doing lots of searching out there, and they were very hit or miss. The Swoosh did a couple, uh, The Amazing did a couple. Trying to think off the top of my head. There's been a few just random people that have done a couple figures here and there. Nobody really covered that line, and most of the people that did videos made comments at different times saying, "Well, I only buy the ones that I think are cool." Because these guys who are in the 6-inch area well, for one, I mean, same with Jazzwares, these guys, before it was part with Jazzwares, they were hardly reviewing these things. I mean, hardly at all. I was like the main source for the 6-inch Legendary series. When Hasbro did it, all these other guys who do a lot of Hasbro stuff started kinda cherry picking, and so I don't think collectors really bought it. If they were, they weren't saying they were. So, yeah, I think there was distribution issues because okay, wave 1 dropped October of mm, 2021. October of 2020 we weren't supposed to be on for sale till, like, January of 2022. They dropped October of 2021 only online. You couldn't find those figures for months. They took forever to get out. So, yeah, distribution, we'll go with that as a big chunk, but I also don't think a lot of people were buying them. And if like I said, if they did, saying, "Why do you think there aren't any more Fortnite cards? Did they get canceled?" Yes and no. I mean, yes, they did. Ultimately, yes, they got canceled. So, Epic okay, Panini, if you're familiar with that company, is a large trading card producing company. Epic or their contract was up late last year or early this year. Somewhere in the last, I would say actually, probably this year, earlier this year. Epic did not renew their contract. Don't know why, they just did. Like most of the companies that license Fortnite, they don't talk. Jazzro doesn't communicate about Fortnite, Hasbro doesn't communicate about Fortnite, Panini doesn't communicate about Fortnite, Smile Company doesn't communicate about Fortnite, McFarlane very rarely. He talked a little bit, but very rarely communicated about Fortnite. I could go on and on. All these companies that get the Fortnite don't talk. I have a feeling it's part of Epic's deal, like their terms, like, you license it, but you can't advertise it, you can't talk about it. I think that's part of the problem also, is they can't talk about it, and I say they can't. I don't know, but there's too many companies who don't talk about that brand, that the assumption is they are not allowed to, which is really weird. It's, like, completely opposite in marketing. You want to talk about it, you want to hype up, you wanna build it. The 2 live streams or the 2 streams that Hasbro did that Fortnite was part of, if you remember, if anyone watched them, they showed us figures that had already been released. It wasn't like, "This is what's gonna come out, you know, this is gonna go for pre-order. This is what's gonna come out in 4 months, 3 months, or 2 months." No, no. Their 2 live streams, their stuff was already out. We already knew about it. There was nothing new, except for the last one, I think, Menace. I think Menace was going up for pre-order that day, but we already knew about it. So, sorry. Yes, the cards got canceled just because Epic did not renew their license. So there as of right now, there won't be any more trading cards. So it's just gonna be US Series 1, Series 2, Series 3, and the UK Reloaded. Yeah, just those 4 sets. There's 4 sets out. And by the way, Reloaded is amazing. It's fun, and it's really neat to collect. By the way, the racing mode is fun. I can't wait to try it. I'm thinking excuse me. I talk a lot. By the way, I'm going to attempt to probably make some videos about Lego and racing and festival. Maybe not festival. There's a lot of copyrighted music, but I'm going to try to make some videos about those modes on my game channel. Those are stellar choices for figures. Hope is a great. Yes, she is. She's the best skin of the battle pass this season. How is your opinion about the new Fortnite mods? What are you talking about? Oh, modes. Modes. I'm guessing you mean modes, not mods. So that's like Lego racing and all that. So I haven't played any of them, but I know I'm gonna like Lego. Pretty confident I'm going to like racing. I might not play them every day, or I might. Supposedly, you can earn up to 10 levels every day if you play Lego and Festival, like for 7 hours, I think. You can earn like 10 levels a day. So come on, 20 days, get to 200 and up that battle pass, right? So I think I've seen a little bit of Lego. I think it's really cool. I can't wait to get into it. I wanna make some content about Lego, so, on the game channel, and I think the race is gonna be fun. I think it is. I just became your 300th follower on Twitter? How'd you do that? I have 307. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what? There's following and followers. I think what you mean is you just became my 374th follower, because I think following means I follow 299 people, but I have 374 people following me. I think that's how it is, but that's still pretty cool. Let's see, every supermarket in the UK sold the 6-inch Jazzwares. Anywhere you could buy a toy, Jazzwares had Fortnite figures. That's really neat that they were able to get them in those places. From what I hear now, they're, like, nowhere. You'd have to confirm that for me, but I hear they're, like, nowhere. And, which is disappointing because there were supposed to be 2 exclusives from Asda. No, not Alda, is Asda, ASDA. There were gonna be 2 there was gonna be a Skull Trooper 2-pack, which had Green Glow Skull Trooper and a Gilded Skull Trooper, and we've not seen Gilded anywhere. And then there was going to be a 2-pack of Shore Leave and Tropical Jelly. I think it was Tropical Jelly. So, if you ever go to Asda, just keep your eyes out. I don't think they'll ever release at this point, it's been a long time. But if you happen to see it, you should let me know. To be honest, Hasbro killed Fortnite in the UK, almost impossible to get 4-inch figures. Okay, you just answered the question I asked. Only can find Raz, Jonesy, and Atlantean fish sticks. No stores sell them anymore. So disappointing. So, like our Targets over here used to have a huge section. Turn down the toy aisle. It was a huge section right there, like maybe 3 or 4 pegs wide. It was from top to bottom. I gotta do a short for the camera, but it was from the top all the way down to the bottom. These days, for lucky, we get 2 pegs of Black Ice Legends, 1 spot for the glow in the dark fast foods set, and maybe if you're really lucky, you get a battle bus spot. Yeah. Fortnite is really drastic. I'll be honest, Jazzwares stated, I shouldn't say stated, but, like, they told somebody at Toy Fair that the 4-inch line is here to stay. That's not going away anytime soon. I think it might be kind of interesting to see what happens when their contract is up in 2025. We'll see if Epic actually renews it, because Jazzwares may plan and expect to keep going, for the long term, but if Epic decides, "Nope, we're not gonna renew it anymore," we'll see. The truck was 20 really? $25 at Ross for that thing? Ugh. I was hoping you'd say, like, 12 or $15. Drink water, everyone, it's good for you. Am I ever gonna catch up? I don't know, I'm trying. I still pray that Marigold will get repacked one day, Midas Squad mode would be perfect fit for Marigold. Well, if you've heard, I'm sure you have, that there's at least 1 or 2 marigolds found somewhere out there, not in the wild, but somewhere in the world, in a llama. Hope that gets released. I hope sitting in a warehouse, marigold is there and it will be released at discount stores in about a year. I'm predicting if we ever see a marigold in the llama, then it will be fall of 2024. That's my official prediction right now. They only have the frozen stuff as well. Black Ice Legends, right? Yeah. The frozen fish stick. I don't think it's frozen fish stick. I think it's the Midas, let's see. Is it Midas? Frozen Midas and, Ice Crystal and wow, I'm totally forgetting Renegade Raider's name. The frozen Renegade Raider. No, the frozen fish stick, that's been a while. That's been at least a year, hasn't it? He was solo. Check Amazon, and the Amazon might still have the frozen fish stick in a bundle, I think. But you can also find him in a party pack. Oh, that was Target, I guess, so I don't know. Might not be able to find that one. Can't wait to see the Master Series Cube review. Yeah, I can't either. That was supposed to happen like a month ago. I can't wait to see how that turns out. But as I mentioned earlier, based off of how I look at other channels, there's been a couple Cube Queen reviews out there, so she kinda got bumped down a little bit. But I might still try to do something cool after the first of the year. Collector's number was a number Hasbro gave out a what? The what? The collector's number was a number in Hasbro, tell me more about this. The Hasbro stuff wasn't on the shelf for kids to keep the line afloat. Oh. Okay. So it was designed for collectors only? Really want that Asda jelly exclusive. Yeah, yeah. That it is a nice looking I like the look of that. I like that color. Made me think of tropical waters. Oh, haha, tropical, never mind. See, Anthony says, Valerie is it Valeria? Val or it must be Valeria. I hope I'm not saying it wrong. Valeria, the tier 100 needs to be a figure. Yeah, I mean, she's on my list too. She might wait, wasn't she? She was on my top 5. No, she wasn't. She's like number 6. Let's see. I've already forgot my top 5. Oh, it was Hope, Renegade Lynx, Omega Rock, Oscar, Vengeance Jones. So, yeah, Valerie would be 6. She's nice. She's the duelist, right? She's the fencer? No, she's not the fencer. Is she? I gotta look this up real quick. Is she the fencer? I thought the fencer was pretty cool. No, that's Nisha. Oh, she's like 7. Can you really put a number on favorites, really? I think, like, everyone is just equal. I just want all 7 of those at as my first pick. Actually, Shock Brawler Oscar is actually pretty cool. He kinda has, like, I don't know, that bluish, dark blue glow. I don't know. Shock Brawler Oscar. Rebel Runaway Hope. That's pretty cool. I still like the first style. But okay, Valeria, that's what she looks like. Where's the I think I kinda remember the tier 100 now. It's been a while since I loo oh, there you go. Montague. Man, he's pretty cool too. That's a good battle pass. I don't usually like this many. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's a pretty good that level 100. Valeria is pretty good. Yeah, let's just you know what? Why don't we just have battle pass sets? Every, like, 8 months, they release chapter whatever, season whatever, and we get all the figures from that battle pass. Let's just do that. Let's just get it done. About LEGO Fortnite, I'm super excited. It seems that according to leakers, sources, sets are slated for January 31st. I know I'll buy every set. Yeah, we'll see. If I understand LEGO right, I followed LEGO for a few years for a while. It seems like most of their New Year sets release in March, and I've been trying to do some leak search as well, and actually, I'll be honest, I haven't come across anything. So, if you've got some source not sources, but, like, if you've got leads to who's talking about this, that'd be cool because I have yet to actually come across anything that says there will be Fortnite Lego sets. As far as I know, it's all rumor and it's guesswork. I know they released the llama this last week or weekend or something, in various cities around the world, and don't even look on eBay for that Fortnite llama set. That little dinky thing is going for, like, a couple $100. Man, but someone also out there I'll have to find it because somebody put out how to build it, where you could buy the Lego parts and build it, so but yeah, I haven't actually heard there's real Fortnite Lego sets. I'm just like, why wouldn't there be? With this connection, why wouldn't they? It seems like such an easy sell. So, yeah, link me if, to some of these people actually talking about these sets, for sure. Yeah, the Icebound Midas, he keeps yeah, Icebound Midas, that's what it is, not Frozen Midas. He keeps hogging my target. Yeah, he's everywhere. Him and Ice Crystal. They were cool at first, but they're like a year old now. Come on. Why are they still there? Had to get my friend to send me the queen from the US as she yeah. Yeah, that's really it's so disappointing that they're not getting these figures out in other countries. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a sales thing. Do they just not sell in countries outside out of water time? Do they just not sell, outside the US like as much? I don't know. I would think Canada and the UK would sell pretty good, but I mean, it's not like GI Joe back in the '80s where it was very targeted at it was a very American type of toy line. Selling in other countries, they had to rebrand it, redo it to try to make it more localized. Fortnite's worldwide. I mean, wherever you can play Fortnite, I'm really surprised that those figures aren't out, like, everywhere. Really surprised. It is only Target that has the frozen stuff. Walmart has a bit of the old stuff. Oh, what do you mean by old stuff? Have I caught up at all? Hey, I'm only like 5 minutes behind now. Walmart has what do you mean newer stuff? Explain, 'cause, the Walmart's had, like, the last 2 or 3 new waves, like, who did I just see? I just saw the Chaos Agent, Meowscles, Skeleton Oro. I mean, that's an older wave, but it's new for US release, so that was just recent, and then there was the Monks wave, and then the Mothmanda wave. So I'd say over the past 6 months, they've been getting some pretty decent stuff. I suppose it depends on if your Walmart has been getting the decent stuff. Also at Ross, they're doing a restock on the squad pack with Rex Cuddle Team Leader. Hey, or have you seen this? Is this unvaulted, the brand new packaging that says only at Walmart? Let me know about that because, we've seen a few on eBay for the unreleased, unvaulted original squad mode, and I've been looking for this set because it hasn't been released in Walmart like it was supposed to a year ago. So I'm really fascinated. Which squad mode, what it look like? Tell me all about it, please. I'm fascinated. Valeria? Val Valeria? Not Valeria? Val Haha. Yeah, Nisha's the fencer. In the storyline in Fortnite, people are not able to talk. Are they n who knows what's going on anymore? If you're a looper or in the loop, whatever you wanna be called, you can't talk. Yeah, you can't talk if you're one of the snapshots, I guess. What I'm not clear about is if you're the original, can you not talk before you become a snapshot, or is there never an original? It sounds like there's originals that pop in, but then, like, if you escape the loop, then you get a snapshot, or if you get killed, then there's a snapshot. I mean, it's a little confusing there, but yeah, they can't talk, but yet there seems to be a lot of talking on this island. Like, the NPCs that we've been getting for a couple years now, they talk to us. We get voice messages now. I mean, who talks and who doesn't? Be not able to talk, and they are now. If the imagined order is gone, who's controlling them? Yeah, who? Yeah, exactly. What's going on with the story? It's so confusing. Are we? Are they loose? Are the loopers free to do whatever? Is it just a never-ending cycle? Is the 0 point still as crucial? Is it like at the center of the island? Did it has it created a new island to protect itself? Who knows what's going on? I mean, obviously, there's no 7, there's no imagined okay, as of right now, there's no 7, there's no imagined order, there's, like, nobody. Seems like it's almost made the chapter 4 what was of the chapter 4 story meaningless and pointless. Feels like I've invested a whole lot into the story for years now, and it's just been like, "Oh, by the way, the rug's been pulled out and everything, doesn't matter because 'cause we're not doing it anymore." I say I was frustrated with the Fortnite story. The number I was oh, the number I was talking about is 10 20% 10 to 20% of sales are collectors. This was the number Hasbro gave out a few years ago, so no matter how much collectors support I say, how much collectors support a line up, they need regular sales too. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, gotcha. That makes a lot more sense. UK shelves are normally empty, we just don't get the stock. Are they normally empty of Fortnite or just normally empty of a lot of stuff? Yes, I've seen it. It is the unvaulted edition and went for 10 to $12. I'm still searching Ross. I gotta find that thing. I've got to find that thing. That's been sitting on my wish list for a year and a half now, I think. It's been a long time. They had mountains of them at my where are you at? Because in Oregon, they're not here. At least not the ones I've seen. "Hey, I'm about to catch up. I got 4 messages now." Also, fun fact, did you know the shops pay the toy company for yes. Well, okay, so what I know about action figures is when a store wants an exclusive figure, then from what I understand, the company will present some options, and then the store chooses which one they want. Excuse me, sorry if you heard that. That wasn't supposed to come out. So then the store is presented with several options, then the store chooses which figure or set they want, and then the store will have to pay for the tooling, like, they'll pay for the creation of that figure, which is a very huge benefit, and that's why you see a lot of exclusives nowadays. I know this all through the Classified series, and that's why Target gets a lot of desirable characters, is that Target is essentially paying to create the parts that make the figure, so then Hasbro then can reuse those parts later for a non-exclusive. So, but anyway, so yeah, um, it's actually beneficial. I don't like okay, here's I should do a video. I should do a video on everything, but I like ex I can't say that word without water. I like exclusives, but I don't like them. I think stores should have some because they always have, but I don't think they should be made in such limited quantities that you can't get them. They should have their exclusives, but have enough. I mean, who's no one ever said an exclusive had to be limited. It's not like a limited number. It's just a limited to this place. The idea of an exclusive for a store is that you go into that store, you buy your exclusive thing that you can only get there, but then you buy other things as you walk in and as you walk out. That was the idea. It's not that, "Oh, well, we're only gonna make 500 and you better hurry," because if people are trying to get those 500, they're going in to buy those figures, and they're not buying anything else. It's a failed way of doing it because 'cause they're just buying the figures and then getting out that door. They're not buying anything else from that store. So they need to go back to not a limited number, but they need to just make it to where people will come in. I'm off work one day, or maybe I'm driving by, like, I think I'll go in because I wanna get that figure. Oh, I need bread. Maybe I need paper. Maybe I need a shirt. You know, you buy other things that you probably wouldn't buy while you're there. Because 'cause I've done that before. If I'm casually walking through a store, if I don't wanna make another stop, I might just buy something from that store that I need. But yeah, so, yeah, it's a pretty cool, fact, and so that's why I like exclusives because then the company, if they put out the money for tooling, then the store will, and then they got a larger tool library. I think it I think it's a good system if done correctly. So Walmart would ask for yeah, okay, sorry, I didn't even flip to your next one. So Walmart would ask for an exclusive Fortnite figure, not Hasbro deciding they're only going to sell figures in certain places. Yeah, yeah. So, but, on top of that, Hasbro would present them with several options, and they were like, "This is what we got." So that's probably why Target chose, I don't know, Siona and Dio, and why Walmart chose Tiantina. See, and that's the thing, we don't know that they were really an exclusive. We don't know that for sure. It's just guessing because there was no only at Walmart, only at Target. We don't really know. They were there, but never showed up anywhere else. Fatal Noise Beats. What's up? Not much, just chit-chatting about stuff, and actually, I've got all the stuff that I was gonna talk about, but we've been talking about other stuff, and it seems like you're all happy talking about this stuff, so I'll just sit here with all this hidden stuff around me that you won't see. Well, Godzilla come it'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? There's a new movie coming out, right? Why not put Godzilla? They put Transformers in there. Got Mecha Team Leader, put Godzilla in there. Roar! Let's see, empty a Fortnite oh, just a Fortnite, but if we get anything, it's the same old stuff. Yeah, some of my stores are like that. When the GTA game come out, will you play it? Honestly, I've never played GTA ever, and I don't have a desire to, so I probably won't ever play it. I just yeah, it's not a game that I really like the idea of, so I'm a kind of a weird person. I'm like one of the few people in this world that just I have no interest in it, so never played it before, and I've done okay. I have so many unopened Fortnite figures. A couple weeks ago, I had so many unopened a lot of things, and just to help with my spacing issue, I've opened up a lot, so, yeah, I understand unopened stuff. Actually, I've got a whole bunch of unopened stuff right around me, but anyway, you're 100% on what you said with exclusives. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I've known that forever, it's actually something I've only learned, I'd say maybe this year, sometime this in 2023, I learned a little bit about it, and I think it's pretty cool. Oh, wait. 100% about my opinion on how exclusives should be run or the process. Maybe I got confused there. Midas All Gold 6-inch was $290. Was that new or is that, like, on the aftermarket? Or was he pure gold? Now now, who wants to make a pure gold Midas? That might be kinda fun. And Midas Shadow price okay, so it was my Shadow Midas, went up to $80 on Amazon. What's going on? Rare figures, they're rare and people can't find them, then someone's selling one. So someone will probably go to eBay and say, "Hey, there's none of these figures out there, let's put a high price on it." So, that's probably all it is. For a lead on the LEGO dates oops, I kicked my camera again. For the lead on the LEGO dates, someone showed exclusive LEGO Fortnite custom torsos for real minifigures you can purchase in the LEGO store. January 31st is also when special LEGO X Fortnite yeah, but where do you hear this stuff? Like, so they see custom torsos that are on the LEGO store, but it doesn't really actually identify LEGO Fortnite figures, it just looks like them. Like, that's all I'm curious, like, where's the data? Because there was a Facebook group of 2 months ago that was talking about, "Oh, here's a li" trying to mute before you belch or cough can get really difficult if they surprise you. Sorry, too much information, right? Anyway, so a couple months ago, someone on one of the Facebook groups was out there saying, "These Lego figure sets are coming for sure," but they had no way to back it up. I asked a couple times, like, "Where are you getting this from?" And they led me to some links that weren't official links. I mean, they weren't anything. And so I'm someone who needs official stuff. I need to see it. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it makes sense. They should be coming, and I'm assuming that they're coming because this would be like one of the biggest money drops in Lego's history ever if they don't capitalize on this Fortnite or this Epic and Lego deal. Make the sets. You can't say it's because they don't make guns because there's been Lego guns, haven't there? I mean, pirates have guns, right? Doesn't some figures have guns? I mean, forget that. Just put out the pickaxes. Don't even put guns out. Let's get the figures. Let's get the locations, the POIs. Let's get back blings. And back blings might not be as cool in Lego form, but let's get pickaxes, whatever. Actually, I could understand maybe not doing pickaxes. That would be a lot of original parts. Yeah, I just want to know. I want to know. I like facts. That's why when I talk about my conspiracy, I very much say my opinion, my thoughts about how Fortnite kind of a conspiracy. It's not true. It's not factual. It's just my opinion. I like to very much express what's an opinion and what's not. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if it's January 31st, that's kind of rare for Lego, but maybe there's things I don't know. Any news on upcoming figures? I have to apologize. I always tell everyone out there in internet land on my channel that as soon as I hear stuff, I'll throw out the news. I've been very bad lately. And there's probably a bunch of stuff that I haven't reported on that you may have heard from different sources. So if you can give me a while, I probably won't get a news video before Christmas. So I'm gonna aim for like the first week of January. I'm gonna go through because I've got a lot of information. I have more spreadsheets about Fortnite than Jazzwares does about their own company. I just I have so much information. So I'm gonna try and look back on the videos I've done, and then I'm gonna try and compile a new list and throw out a new video of where we're at. So I'm sure there's something new upcoming out there, but I don't know what. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, exactly. I mean, I saw a picture of a new Mary Marauder, and instead of a frown, it's a smiley face. So I've seen a picture of that on card. That's probably the newest thing. I haven't talked about that. He's actually really cool. He's an unvaulted figure. I'm happy because I like Mary Marauder. Uh, then there's the Imagined. We've heard about the Imagined coming out because it's on the cross sell. I don't know that I'll have to look. I don't know that we've seen any photos or pictures of the actual figure yet. Um, Hotwire, I don't think he Yeah, I'm on my, laptop, and it doesn't have any of that information, it's all on my desktop and the other but, yeah, I'm gonna try and compile all that stuff because I have sadly have been very bad about that. I haven't put a news video out for a while, and, it's disappointing is someone who makes videos for YouTube, that's actually, like, one of my best videos of the news videos, and for me to sit back and not tend to that is really disappointing on my end. So, I'll try to my best to put something together, watch for the 1st week of January because 'cause I'm gonna try and put a few other out during December. What do you think about Nick A30? Nick A30? Restate that for me. What is that? And apparently I don't have much of an opinion because I don't think I know what that is. Nick 30? I think you maybe it's something else you mean, but it came out differently. I don't know. Let's see, 100% on both of your opinions and what you oh, gotcha. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, it was really cool to learn about exclusives because it makes so much sense. If you're a company, why not have a store pay for your figure to be made? Okay, so let's take G.I. Joe, because I know more about G.I. Joe than any other figure line probably out well, I know a lot about Fortnite, but I don't know a lot about behind the scenes. So I know more about G.I. Joe behind the scenes than anything. So, like, way back in 2021 no, 2020, late 2020, when they had the Cobra Island exclusives, people were mad. Wait, am I still I guess I was leaning over the mic. People were really upset that they, 1, put Baroness out as a Target exclusive and Cobra Trooper. I have to admit, I was really irritated that I couldn't easily find a Cobra Trooper. But I wasn't losing sleep over it. I was just frustrated and irritated. But to put Cobra Trooper out as an exclusive that you couldn't even find, wow, that was a big deal. That was huge for especially a lot of people, the troop builders out there and everything. But now knowing what I know and looking back, that makes so much sense. Pause. Because that's a figure that Hasbro didn't have to pay for. Target paid for it. Okay, cool. And what have we gotten since? We got a solo, that's Fortnite terminology. We have general release Cobra Infantry, same mold, same figure, just slightly repainted. We have Python. If I just say Python officer, that covers me because both the trooper and the officer were named officer. So we got a Python version, and we're getting a 788 HISS tank or HISS fire team, 788 fire team for the HISS tank that's gonna come out here in a few days. They've reused that mold like 3 or 4 times, and Target paid for it. So, yeah. So, I mean, looking back, I understand that. So, I have both. Nice. I have to look back. I forgot. What are they? The Midas figures. Right, right, right. Sometimes I talk and I forgot. I'll link you on Discord. Thank you. Do check it out when you can. I will. I'm really looking for the duo pack. Yeah. Are you talking about the Asda exclusive that has, I think, the green glow and the gilded one? Man, that I I would love the 2-pack just to have it in box and everything because they made it, but I could do without the green guy because I've got, I think, 2 of him now. But that gilded one, that looks so nice. Hi, Anton. I'll just say Anton. Oh, cool. I will totally buy the new yeah, maybe because I'm trying to do the stream every week, and I'll be honest, the weekend after Thanksgiving, I was spending time with my family, totally spaced, and I didn't even do a live stream. I didn't even think about live stream once that weekend. The weekend before, I can't remember if I was busy or sick. Something was going on. I couldn't do it the weekend before, so I've missed a couple. And I'll be honest, I was really busy doing some Amazon videos this morning, and that's one of the reasons I was late. Was I was late thinking, oh, I could just come set this thing up. Well, I got here, I put my camera, hooked it in, and my camera wasn't connecting, and so that's why I was late. I forgot that this is a new computer. I haven't used the stream before, so I had to download the streaming software for my Canon camera into the computer and set that all up, and it was just a bit of a mess, so that's why I was late today. Um, but yeah, maybe I'll try to gather up well, actually, I did a stream. like a couple weeks ago. I shouldn't say a couple weeks ago. Let me look here real quick. Under my live streams, it says 1 month ago, recent Fortnite reveals. So I kind of went over and showed what I had at the time. So if you didn't see that, that might be something worth checking out. It's about 2 hours. I'm only supposed to stream for like an hour, and I'm already what am I at? Like an hour and a half right now. I need to actually wrap this up soon. But anyway, it was like a 2 hour stream, and yeah, I talked about a lot of stuff that I knew about then. So maybe I need to do another one of those because I'm sure there's new stuff again. Let's see. I meant the YouTuber. I don't know who that YouTuber is. Nick a 30? I gotta look that up. Nick 30. So what was the question about? Like my opinion on? What do you think about Nick at 30? Oh, there it is. I don't know. Let's see. Live streams every day. Well, good for him. uh, oh, he's doing Legos. Wait, he's doing videos about Fortnite Lego, and he's got 7 million subscribers. Yeah, I've never heard of him. I've never even seen a video. He does lots of open mouth thumbnails though, and I don't know if he's happy or if he's being held hostage in these or no, sorry. I shouldn't say anything negative because I don't know who he is and I've never watched his stuff, but it looks like he does a lot of Fortnite stuff. Cool. He is where is it? You meant the YouTuber, so yeah, I just answered that. Hey, you know about he's a Twitch streamer. Yeah, Nick at 30. So yeah, I just looked him up. Hello. Hi Anton. Did you not hear me? Maybe you missed it. Yes. And come on, left click. And that yeah, but yeah. Have you seen the new weekend figure or skin? Quit it. I'm trying to left click here. Okay. Any icon figures besides Travis Scott? Nope. So most likely, so I've said this before, but I'll say it again. It's worth repeating multiple times. So I don't mind saying this. There's for the most part, you're only ever going to see original characters put out in figure form from like Jazzwares, because actually Jazzwares is the only one really with the license at the moment. Hasbro has it, and they have it till for the next 2 years, but they're not going to do anything with it. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to amend something I said earlier. If Hasbro does something, they will do it in the last year. The last year they have the license, which is I think 2025. I think that's their last year they have the license. So if Hasbro does anything more, it won't be until 2025. So with that said, though, you're only going to see original skins. The Travis Scott one was a connection with Jazzwares and Travis Scott. They were able to make that connection. Eminem recently he has a merch shop with Fortnite related merch, and that's a deal between him and Epic, nobody else. Otherwise, who knows? Maybe Jazzwares could have tried to make a figure. I mean, that'd been interesting. So it's going to be up to Jazzwares to reach out to all these people or all these properties to try to make figures. So like they're actually in a really sweet spot. We actually have a Master Chief figure that works great with the 4-inch Fortnite figures because Jazzwares has the Halo license and they put out a 4-inch-ish 1/18 scale Master Chief. So we've got that, which is kind of cool. It's even by the same company that makes Fortnite. So the build is similar. It's kind of like how when Hasbro had Fortnite, they put out the Snake Eyes Fortnite figure. Hasbro owns G.I. Joe, so they were able to just repaint their Snake Eyes classified figure and plop a Fortnite logo on it and say, here you go, it's a crossover. Now the question is, why didn't we get any Marvel versions or Star Wars versions of the skins? Well, it's because Hasbro, got a quick kick in my camera. It's because Hasbro doesn't own Star Wars or Marvel. There'd have to be like a triangle of connections. So Hasbro and or Epic would have to license or create that connection with Disney for Marvel and Star Wars, and then they would have to make the connection to Hasbro to actually make those figures. which it was made very clear that Marvel Legends team had no interest in Fortnite figures. So, but yeah, it's possible, but it's going to be really difficult. Jazzers would have to really know their sales data and really know that these figures would work. Now, with that said, first off, a drink. If Jazzwares ever actually releases and opens up their vault website, they could potentially do like a crowdfunding figure set, or they could put out limited edition figures where like maybe they contract with a brand, like maybe a Lara Croft or maybe My Hero Academia or somebody like that. Free Guy, I don't know, to make certain characters a limited exclusive, so to speak, if you will. That would be really cool if they use the Vault website for that reason, because there are so many things that deserve a figure. Well, I shouldn't say deserve a figure, but a lot of people would like to have figures. I mean, if they made them in 4-inch scales, like the upcoming Ninja Turtles, who wouldn't like to see some 4-inch Ninja Turtles? I mean, that would be really cool. They've never been made in that scale. The closest they've ever been is Fresh Monkey Fiction created a character for their Eagle Force line called Warhol that is an homage to the Ninja Turtles. And it even says on the back, there was it the Tactical Mission. I forget, but it's TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Tactical Mission something Troopers. So, and that's the closest. But I think there are ways to do that, but Jazzwares is going to have to really get in and work those deals and make some people happy. I think they could, but we'll see. I mean, they've got to get the current line kind of back on track, so to speak. As you can tell about my profile, that picture was from a French Chinese Youku show, but I can't tell you all about it, by the way. Okay. But you can't. Okay, cool. We'll go there. The weekend skin. Okay. Wait. From Jazzwares? Wait, what are you talking about? Now I've got to do some searching here. Let's say Fortnite, the weekend action figure. Is it actually like a Fortnite version figure, or is it just an action figure that somebody made? Oh, I spelled it wrong. I put an E in end. You got to tell me more about this because I haven't heard anything about that. Please link me if you're on Twitter or something, or yeah, I'm looking here and just Google results isn't telling me anything. $96. Is it like, does he have a store? Let me go to his web store because that's what Travis Scott did was you could buy the figures through the store. So I'm real fascinated with this. Hey, look at that. Wow. Oh, interesting. It's 6 point. Wait a minute. Who made this? 6 Jazzwares is making a 6.5-inch articulated figure, and it's got a Fortnite. Does that mean Hasbro doesn't have the license? Because they're not supposed to be making anything 6 inches or taller. Whoa. That's crazy. Where did you hear about this? That might deserve a news video right there. I mean, honestly, I don't care about. I've never heard them. I don't think I've heard his music, but 6.5. This is like, what's going on here? That might be giving me a whole brand new slant to that Hasbro conspiracy video. Whoa, six. You've just like taken me off guard here. Based on the weekend's new in-game outfit, it features 34 points of articulation and 4 Alternate hand accessories. Man, let me see here. Let's see. Share screen. Share screen. Window. Share. Let's look at this for a second here. Oh, I didn't add it to stage. There we go. Okay. So for anyone sorry, we're detouring here. Look at this thing. So I wonder if this is an exclusive for his store. That's crazy. I know I've already asked where you heard it. Where did you hear this from? And I'm sure you've already posted the comment about it, but I wonder if there are any implications for Jazzers taking the 6-inch line back, or how they got the how they're getting to do this without Hasbro getting upset with them. Okay, I guess yeah, $96. Yeah, that's definitely an exclusive price right there. What was Travis Scott? I can't remember. He was up there quite a ways. I remember I missed it. I missed the window because it was so. Oh, by the way, I don't know how long this is going to be available for, but I will mention this: when Travis Scott had his Fortnite stuff, it was only out and available for pre-order for like a week and a half or so. It was very short. So if any one of you actually want this, I'd jump on this. I would jump on this week, this weekend. No, huh? Wow. Okay, so back to me. Oh yeah, the weekend's getting a Jazzers Fortnite figure like Travis Scott. I'll send you the link. Well, I didn't see the link. Sorry about that. Wait, so there was an icon figure. So technically, yes, there is this one now, and then there's a Travis Scott. So yeah, that was, as I mentioned, there was a very exclusive whatever deal made. Man, it's gonna be like a year before this figure's out. 6-inch. Yeah, yeah. Saying all this stuff that I didn't even see. Sorry about that. So I have 48 4-inch, 35 6-inch figures, and counting goal is to have, wow, still need that battle bus. Yes, you do. Everyone should have a battle bus in their life. In fact, I want Jazzwares to make a new battle. I want them to upgrade. They've sold so many. I want them to upgrade that mold, make a new battle bus. It's time. I want them to make an armored battle bus. Haven't heard about the weekend skin. Is that new? Yes, it came out today, this morning. That's brand new. Brand new. Well, thank you. I mean, I appreciate that. I was about to down myself, but I won't. But yeah, thanks. I want to bring you all this information that I can. I mean, it's not many people out there talk about it, and I feel like I've kind of dropped the ball the last few weeks to month or so. I need to get some more news stuff out there. I'll buy it if the weekend figure comes out. Well, there's no if. It's right there on XO.store. $96, XO.store. Wait, did this mean we can finally get icon figures? No, this does not mean you can get icon figures. It means that Jazzwares has made a specific deal with a specific person or company or brand. So this doesn't open it for everybody. It's whoever they choose to make a connection with. So, I said earlier that we probably wouldn't get figures based off of festival because it's all real people, but wow. I'm wrong an hour and a half later. That's good. I like that. Yeah, this is big. It actually is. If this sells good, they could do more of these. I'm surprised they didn't do a Mr. Beast figure, really. I mean, come on, really? Fire. Yep, yep, yep. 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 Hype, hype, hype. Oh, Twitter. I have to look at Twitter. I missed that. Was it a today thing? Let's go, Jazzers. Take that license back. Yeah, that would be. I'm really fascinated. This has to mean something. There has to be some water time. When I can't talk, it's water time. This has to mean something. Unless because Jazzwares had to stop making the 12-inch figures because of the Hasbro deal. So 6.5 is not outside. don't even get me started on the 6.5. I think this is junk. You know, I don't want Jazzwares to turn into a McFarlane where like, oh, I'll do 7 inch and not, my DC figures won't match anybody else's. I hope they don't start doing the six because Halo 6.5, Call of Duty is 6.5. And if they get the Fortnite license back, if they start making big Fortnite figures again, it better not be 6.5. I'm just saying right now. But that's so fascinating. What is Jazzwares? What is Jazzwares is doing next after this year? Uh, I need more to that question. Like they're still doing Fortnite until 2025. That's when the um the contract pops up. Go on Epic, give Jazzwares their license back. Well, it's not really up to Epic exactly because so I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but what was said was that Hasbro had the license until 2025 for 6 inches and higher. Jazzwares had the license until, for the 4 inch or below until 2025. Well, their 2.5 inch line crashed and burned. Hasbro has stopped making Fortnite figures. So where does this put the licensing? I don't know. I don't know if Hasbro decides if I don't know if the Hasbro can just say, okay, we're done. Have your license back to Epic. Like we don't want anymore. If then Epic is allowed to shop that around if they want to. I don't know what the legalities are, but this is very interesting. I don't know what other word to say. This is just very interesting. So, I mean, then there's the question: if Hasbro doesn't have the license anymore, would Jazzwares even want it back? Would they even? I mean, they're having a tough time with 4 inch right now, so I don't know. Our McFarlane, no, McFarlane hasn't made anything. Peely Bone, I think in it's been a while. Peely Bone, maybe in 2022. It's been a long time. Was their last figure? Was McFarlane's last figure? In fact, there was at least 2 figures he had advertised and never put out. So, just bought the 6 inch man cake figure. It's a good figure. It's a really good figure. I like that one a lot. I was looking for Fortnite 2024 figures and there's nothing. Well, right now, if you're looking for leaks or breaking news, there's a lot of 2024 figures out there, but you're not going to find it under 2024. So, like what I just mentioned today, Mary Marauder, I mean, we're 20 days till the end of the year. Mary Marauder Unvaulted is definitely going to be out. Well, I shouldn't say definitely, but should be a 2024 figure. So all the leaks like Hotwire and the Imagined, Bloom, all the ones I've been talking about, they're going to be 2024 or 2025. I don't know, Mr. Basketball. I sure hope they do. Um, I was told just today that it was a for sure thing, but I need to wrap this stream up. But let me see if I can find a. Oh, I have to log into Discord. No, I don't have to log into Discord. What am I doing? I have the app on this computer. Let's open the app and find that link. I don't know which window you're sharing, but stop sharing it. Let's get Discord off my main screen so I can see all of your stuff. How's the mic still? Is the mic still sounding good? Am I making really horrible, obnoxious noises? Let's see. So the official, the link that I was sent, yes, spotted while I was in. Well, okay. So oh, well, okay. So this is not this post from Twitter is not saying that there's going to be Lego sets. All is yes, spotted while I was at the Lego store in New York City. Starting January 31st at select Lego stores with the minifigure factory. So certain stores that have minifigures, you will be able to get stickers to put on your minifigure. And they're stickers of certain things that look like Fortnite. But there's nothing here on this link about any kind of official Lego sets yet. There was an official llama that was part of a promotion that was out in the last few days, but that's as far as we know. Nothing official on Lego sets yet. So I sure hope they're going to make sets, but there's been no official word from anybody saying that there will be Lego sets. Hey, Slorpa, how do you find all the Fortnite leaks? It's called hours and hours of internet research. Certain Chinese stores, it's just I search through them every day, multiple times a day, and every once in a while something pops up. Maybe I see something from somebody else, somebody passes information to me. There's about 3 of us that do a lot of searching um, worldwide, not just Chinese sites, but like Germany, Australia, Philippines, all over the place. And we get lucky sometimes. So that's all it is. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Don't know if they're making them. That's true. Have you seen the new Jazzers 6-inch? Hey, Slorpa, guess what you missed out on? I'm kidding. We were just talking about that, actually, literally seconds before you showed up. Yep, we were just talking about that. How did I miss that? Oh, did this announce while I've been on stream? Because I haven't looked at Twitter at all while I was on stream. Last figures I got was Duo Pack Meowscles and Ice Crystal. Duo Pack. You mean like the agent's room? You are welcome. Great sound. Okay, good. I'm glad this is working. I haven't had a single person say, hey, this is the first stream where somebody hasn't said your mic is out. This is exciting. There's a ton of the old 4-inch Jazzword lines. Yeah, I was at DD's like a year ago. And yeah, there's like a bunch. There was a bunch there. Fortnite posted on their YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't looked at anything today about this stuff yet. I looked at the item shop briefly. And actually, can someone tell me, are you in game? Is the item shop actually going to reset in like a half an hour? Because I haven't really, I'm just curious if it's back to normal or what. Found so much cool. Yep, so much stuff there. Where is the new Winterfest figure at? Okay, so the 3 ones that I found, did you watch my video at all? At the very end, if you that's fine if you didn't. I'm not trying to point out anything, but I found them at Walmart, the 3 figures, and they are not in the action figure section. If you're in Walmart and you're walking through some of the aisles, mine were over near the toys, but there are these red holiday shipper boxes just in the middle of the aisles. And the figures I found were at the very bottom at one end. So look in those shipper boxes. There should be lots of different types of toys, lots of little stocking stuffer things. Look in that. But they won't be, as far as I know, they won't be actually on the shelf where Fortnite figures are going to be. They're in that shipper. Okay. Yep. Agent's room. Yes. Back to normal. Resets in 30. Oh, I guess I'm going to have to get off. So see if there's something I want to buy in the shop. I don't know. Yeah. The item shop resets soon. All right. Well, I have been at this for almost 2 hours. Wow. An hour and 52 minutes. That's actually a lot longer than I planned to, because I try to hold these to about an hour, but it's just, we get talking. So that's exciting news. There's a new figure out there from Jazzware, 6.5 inches. We learned something awesome on stream today. So thank you. Wait a minute. What are you thanking me for? did I help? And what about the Series 2 emote figures? Oh, we're out of luck on those as of right now. So Leviathan, I ordered him from the UK. So if you can find him look on Amazon. I don't know if it was Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk, but one of the websites, he comes from the UK. So if you want Leviathan and the Little Lander, I can't remember what it's called. That's UK. Boxer and Polar Patroller, Canada. So nothing in the US yet. So yeah, if you've got any friends in Canada, or if you're able to go to Canada, they're in GameStops from what I understand. I would assume if they're in Canada, they're going to come to the US within a couple months. I hope, maybe soon. But where did I get mine? I think I ended up getting mine from China. Yeah, I think I got mine from China a while ago. Glad to be a part of this. Fortnite or the live stream, I'm not sure. But anyway, cool either way. You should show a new collection reveal soon. You want to see all my stuff? I'll be honest, my stuff isn't even out. I've got so much stuff. I'd have no room for it. But maybe in a few months, I'll be in a different position and I might be able to do that. That would be fun to do that. People ask me that every few weeks, actually, like, hey, how much stuff do you have? Hey, you should do a video about this. So yeah, if you all really want to see it, maybe, I don't know, would a live stream work for that? A regular video? I'm not sure. I'm still trying to learn about the live stream, like what works and what doesn't. A live stream. Cool. I'm glad you're here too. So I do aim, just so you all know that are here, I do try to aim 1 p.m. on Saturdays. I do try for that. I'm looking up the calendar here real quick. Can the calendar not pop up anymore on Windows? What's going on? Oh, there we go. So I'm going to aim for at least 2 more the next 2 weeks, but then I will probably skip 1. Oh, no, we'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll talk about it later. Maybe we'll see. We are a community. Watch it grow. Stay consistent. Don't give up. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool to build a community because it's been kind of just like me giving, throwing videos out to people. And yeah, it doesn't really feel like a community. At least it hasn't been. And so I want to try to figure that out, so to speak. I'll try and be there for upcoming live streams. Appreciate it. Yeah. So, just on a little side note, I'm not saying anything bad. I've enjoyed the last few weeks. I might not have always been prepared, but I have enjoyed doing these for a while. I did live streams like a couple years ago where I did a lot of gameplay stuff, and we got up to like 70 and 80 people during some streams. So it's been kind of nice to be able to keep up with people talking back and forth. And, it'd be really cool to know what you all want. I mean, I don't know. Do live streamers, you just sit here and chit chat? Do I not need to prepare stuff? I don't know. So, if you want me to cover certain topics during a live stream, try to figure out how to tell me. I'm not sure how for you to communicate with me except for leaving comments like in videos or Twitter. You could send messages or something. I don't know. I'm trying to expand beyond just the static videos. Would be static. This is more dynamic content. That's more static. But anyway, hour and 56 minutes. I should be getting out of seeing you play live Fortnite games. Could be cool. Yeah, I mean, that would be fun. I don't know if my system can handle that yet. I might have, actually, I know it can't because I tried to live stream the OG event and it completely failed, at least on my desktop. I might have to try it on this computer. So, by the way, if you see a test live stream, you can feel free to pop in, but if it says test on it, then I might not know you're there. I don't know. So, take that for granted because I'm going to try and do some testing with different setups and trying the game and this and that. But I probably am going to move a lot of game related footage to the gaming channel. That way people who are here for action figure stuff don't get annoyed with me. I don't know. I don't want to annoy people, but I know this is technically my place, but I also don't want to annoy people because I want to invite people into my place. Anyway, all right. So I need to wrap this up. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, we'll do live again 1-ish, 1 to 2-ish, not 1-ish. One day I'll actually announce these things on a regular basis before the weekend. Haha. So anyway, but yeah, I'm going to go to my Walmart tomorrow, see if check it out. They should all start be getting them in. If they got those shippers, look for those shippers. And if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about, check out my Winterfest video, and you can just fast forward straight to like the last minute or so, 30 seconds to a minute. I pop a picture up what it looks like. Well, part of a picture. So yeah. All right. I'm going to end this stream now. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everyone who has stopped in just to visit and chit chat for a few minutes. I will see you next week.